Yesterday, we learned that grandmothers are divine and who came to earth for the balance of yin and yang. The world needs nurturance and comfort of mothers. Grandmother says the energy of life must move. There must be new goals now, life affirming, life enhancing. Goals deepen the experience of human. That means instead of being the first in competition, achieving the great success in terms of financial or any other building blocks, they want us to have a different goals, be a little more compassion, have the same feeling with everyone, and the goals now must be changed. How far we are giving the earth, so that every being in the world, in the earth, will look forward to live with that love that is deepening the experience of human being, or we can say being a human. So when the mind is busy in outward pursuit, which is yang, there can be no reception. When we are so busy, tied up with our worldly activities, the reception of the divine energy is less. With the balance of yin and yang, living will become pleasure. So when more people have that balance, automatically the earth will enter in such a mode, people will experience the pleasure of living. There are so many other great messages grandmothers have given in this book. I'm skipping it as for the time's constraint. So when the mind is busy, always we think of something or the perfection. Here they say, perfectly love others. How? Unconditionally. All these are good terms to hear. What we can do is like every minute, am I getting the very simple test? Any aversion? Okay, then I have to change. Simple. I'm irritated. Oh, I'm still not in balance. So this test, if we do, we have a very good partner with us who can assist in our learning. So the grandmother says the beauty of every day and every being. So they also insist Sharon to write book from her heart. She was afraid to write the book. And she said, the grandmother said, we speak through your heart. We know the unspoken questions. Sharon was startled because she had the questions about the ability of the old ladies. Earlier, before knowing that the divine, the God, or what we call the divine itself is taking form as grandmothers, she had the questions about their abilities. Are these old ladies going to fix this world? So though she had so many experiences, she had a little doubt. And yesterday, when she got to know about that the divine, the source of light, or God, whatever you can call, they take the form of grandmothers and different forms and show up just to assist our earth. She had a confidence, and now she's making her mind, I'll write the book. Grandmothers continued, we are not separate from God. We are one with God. God takes different forms at different times to give the lessons and gift of the moment. We have come now. They are not here to give just the wisdom masters. They are doing the energy shift. They are working through many people. Grandmother says, the act of worship creates a separation between worshipper and worshipped. Very important message. We stop our progress with the feeling that, oh, it's the God. They are not just the grandmothers or some higher realm beings. Oh, it's the God. Then we try to uh, worship them. That's the main reason they came, one of the main reason they came as grandmothers, so that we can own them. So what they say is, we have to stop worshiping God and become one with God. Until we have the feeling, oh, they are God, it will be a hindrance. We are we are stating ourselves that we are little and we are separate. When we say he's a God or she's a God, it's a huge thing. Then we are automatically, in the other side, we are saying we are little, we are separate from the God. We are confirming it that. So the grandmother says, I do not want your worship. You are to think of becoming one with me. I can begin to work with you. Invite me. Whatever form you revere into your life, the act of worship creates separation between worshipper and worshipped. It limits the ability of the divine to enter in and act in human lives. That is the problem. When we are giving a signal, oh, he's a God, she's a God, and they are gods, we are giving a signal that we are separate. And it would be difficult for them to enter into ourselves, enter into our lives. So what we can do is think that we are merging, we are one with God. We have all the abilities of God. And even this, even I'm working on this, masters, because I've been doing puja of Lalita Mata a lot. And suddenly I shouldn't worship was a different target for me. Then I just, whenever I do puja, I do lit the diyas and I heartfully thank Lalita Mata. I invite her. I thank for everything. Like how I talk with my mother. Oh, I did this, I that. Like I was so happy connecting to her. I'm still working on it. And I'm sure so many have already worked on it. I'll be great if anyone shares it. Grandmothers gives a solution. You must recognize your divine nature. This is what is called now. You can no longer afford the delusion that you are separate from God. As you begin to relate to the divine in this new way, you will help to rescue our planet. So the more people think we are divine and we are one with one with God, yes, we are changing the energy of the earth. So in few experiences, there are some, in one of the experience of some person I've seen, I've realized until we accept we are God, we are one with that Adi Parashakti, we are not allowed to enter the next level. With that experience, I got, oh, we have to say, we have to think we are God. So it takes a little practice, but yes, if we do, we are going to shift the energy. Sharon assured she would change, but she had a question. Why grandmothers? Why not mothers? And Sharon saw herself in a market. Men and women were so busy. We know as a mother, we may have to involve in so many activities, actively participate. We have opinions, and someone can point out a mother. But as a grandmother, it is hard to be angry with a grandmother, hard to have expectations. A grandmother is somewhat removed from the drama of life, yet so very connected. Grandmothers don't take center stage, yet plays an important role to create a safe container for family. Grandmothers seek continuance of the family. They promote what is good in life. They seek to support. Even if you ask or not, they are there to help us. Their family, they will do what is just right for the family. They have that selfless giving. This is why grandmothers have come to earth. In the divine, in the form of grandmothers, they came. Sharon, though she had experiences, she had doubts. So many people who don't have the trust, who don't have that compassion, will drop off. People who really believe they are worth shifting the energy of earth will continue with grandmothers. And grandmothers have come not only to give message, they love the mothers, fathers, children, and love to all beings.